first two responses in particular come from TERF, RADFEM, and gender-critical ideologies, which are all proudly anti-trans. Even if you don't consider yourself a part of those movements, you're siding with them when you use their arguments. Their entire platform is cis-sexist, and their arguments reflect that. So even if you say you believe trans women are women, it doesn't do a whole lot of good if you're still completely siding with folks who don't believe that trans women are women. And the last thing I want to say about this is that if you'd rather not have sex with a woman who has a penis, maybe just don't make such a huge deal of it. Trans women are often afraid of not being found attractive or
Riley's saying if you don't want to have sex with a woman with a penis, don't make a big deal out of it. They don't. They don't make a big deal out of it. Riley makes a big deal out of it. I don't have sex with women with penises my whole life, and I've never made a big deal out of it. Yeah, it's just usually you can figure it out far in advance, I'm sure. And yeah, I don't know what Riley's talking about. Don't make a big deal out of it. Nobody makes a big deal out of it, but Riley, really. Yeah, there's a lot of tongue twisters in this. Let's keep going.
Desirable after coming out, and you're not helping. If you really want to be an ally to trans people, you could just not talk about it. And by that, I'm not trying to censor you, okay? So don't pretend this is censorship. You have the freedom to say whatever you want. I'm just asking you to consider if it's necessary to say those things when they reflect harmful or violent rhetoric. Because if you have an opinion that you know is only going to make people feel bad about themselves, why constantly share it with the world? It's fine to not find people attractive, but it's mean
for a minute, please. Riley's saying that if you have a view that promotes violence and all this other stuff, if you're a straight man and you don't want to have sex with a woman with a penis, every time I say that, it's anyway, if you don't want to do that, that doesn't equal violence. So when somebody says that equals violence, that's pretend. They're lying. Like I said, I've gone my whole life not having sex with women with penises, and that's never resulted in a punched woman with a penis. That doesn't connect. It doesn't equal violence. That's a lie. All right, let's keep going.
Constantly yell about how unattractive you find those people, especially when those people are oppressed. For another imperfect analogy, it'd be like if you weren't attracted to girls with short hair. That would be fine, but you probably wouldn't write articles and make videos defending why it's okay for you to not like girls with short hair. You could do that,
okay,
but
can we pause it? If you don't like girls with short hair, you can write articles about why you don't like girls with short hair. And a good reason to write articles about why you don't like girls with short hair is because someone like Riley's telling you that you have to like girls with short hair. So you gotta write those articles about not liking girls with short hair. Riley's telling you that you should. Girls with short hair, they're horrible people. Have you met a girl with short hair? I'm kidding. They're fine. I don't know what Riley's talking about. But you should write all the articles about everything you want, because people like Riley are being manipulative with their words, trying to imply that you should feel bad and you should feel shame about the way that you feel. That's a lie.